Welcome, fellow Americans.
Welcome. Happy 4th of July.
It's Independence Day, don't you know?
Yay!
And what could be more patriotic than crafting, snacking, and drinking?
Glitter,
booze, and stuff.
something.
Yes,
Some
glitter,
stuff.
booze, and something.
Yeah.
I think was what people were looking us up on the internet. But I say whatever works, people.
Exactly. We are Glitter, Glue, and Gluttony.
I'm Cher.
I'm Carrie.
And it's the 4th of July.
Yay!
Fireworks.
Happy birthday, America.
Photoshop in some fireworks and fantastic things.
That's
and
right.
maybe a Statue of Liberty behind us.
Or Aquapollo.
That's right. Aquapollo rocks.
And this is Aquapollo's first appearance.
It
with
is.
us. He's
It
our official mascot. Cheers! We're commemorating the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Amongst other things, red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
The craft that we're going to be doing today is a very spectacular necklace that Carrie is going to teach us about. I've not yet made one, but I am eager to do so.
And she is wearing one. I love Mod Podge, and I love making little doodad necklaces. You can make necklaces out of washers.
These are some big washers,
These are some serious washers. You can actually use smaller ones, you can use thinner ones, but my local hardware store only has the big manly ones.
Bigger the better. That's the American way.
Exactly. So it weighs your neck down a little bit. It's for fashion. You just go and get some fancy dancy scrapbook paper.
That is fancier and dancier
That's
than
right.
scrap paper I've seen in a long time.
I know, and it's all patriotic, red, white, and blue.
Ooh, I'm going to choose one of those.
Yes, choose your paper.
I'm going to choose blue polka dots.
Blue polka dots. I'm going to do red polka dots, I think.
That's awesome.
Yes. So what I've done is I've taken my washers, I've taken some cardstock, and I've made templates. And so rather than tracing around the actual washer, you can trace around the template. Or Cher is going to trace around the washer.
I'm just going to cut around the washer.
I am just going to do it my way and take a template. You just trace around it with a pencil.
That requires pencils. I'm not allowed to use sharp
It does.
objects.
And you don't need to be exact with these, but don't cut the entire center out, just sort of cut the center of the center out, because later on you will
How
go
do I
in.
cut the center of the center out? Because these scissors don't go into that little hole.
They do. You just poke it through.
I poke.
Yeah, just be careful not to poke it through your finger like I did the other day. It was very sad.
Try
It was
to
like
sit home, kids. We're trained professionals.
we are trained professionals. So, there you go.
Look at that.
Okay. So then what you do is you take Mod Podge. Oh, I love Mod Podge. Take your handy dandy craft brush. You paint a layer, just a very thin layer on top of the washer.
Very thin layer. You don't mean cover the entire brush in Mod Podge.
Exactly. Just a very thin layer. And then you also take your paper, you paint the back of your paper with a very thin layer of Mod Podge, and you stick it together.
Kind of like a Mod Podge sandwich.
It is. So I'm going to cut my little circle out here. You can get, what I found is the scrapbook paper works the best because it's thin. When you use the thicker paper,
Like cardstock?
like cardstock, it's just too thick. And I've already got these monster washers, which are already pretty thick.
Size does matter, ladies.
Yes. Don't believe what people tell you, aside from us, because we tell the truth.
Always.
Always.
Because that's also the American way.
It is.
Unless, of course, you're a congressman.
Cher is sticking her paper to her washer.
I am. Have done so even. I have stuck my paper to my washer.
Amazing. And since she did a really good job of cutting around the edges, to get the center out, you actually use this very sharp object, which I am usually not allowed to use without supervision, so Cher is my supervision. Be careful, don't cut towards yourself, or cut towards yourself. I always get confused.
Cut away.
Cut
away.
Cut away.
Swing away.
And so once you've glued it on, and you have the paper stuck to it, you will have something that looks like this.
You will.
You will.
Guarantee it.
Yeah. Once you get the middle out, you put another layer of Mod Podge. You just let it dry for a little while.
Tell us about these snacks and beverage items that we're having.
First and most importantly are our martinis, and these are patriotic martinis. They are made with Jolly Rancher vodka, which is not something that exists in the real world. You have to make it yourself.
It exists in our world.
It does, in the glittery, gluey, and gluttonous world that we live in. So I made blue raspberry Jolly Rancher vodka. You take 12 Jolly Ranchers, put it in a jar, cover it with 8 ounces of very good vodka, and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. This one, Cher's, is a cherry Jolly Rancher vodka. Same thing, 12 cherry Jolly Ranchers, 8 ounces of vodka. Let it sit in the refrigerator overnight.
Yum.
Cheers. Cheers to America.
To America.
Mine is a blueberry lemon drop. Cher's is a cherry.
So delicious.
See what happens when you drink this thing that just attacked Cher. 5-second rule.
5-second
all right. It's just simply a edible flag. So it's a plate filled with whipped cream because we do love whipped cream.
It's patriotic.
So it's just blueberries, strawberries, whipped cream. Yes.
Delish.
Take that away before it attacks you again.
I know.
And for me, since I'm not big on fruit, I have my red, white, and blue. I have blue and white corn chips. And the red is my salsa.
Because before it was America,
It was kind of Mexico,
it
right?
was Mexico.
Yeah.
Got that done. What next?
So, one more layer of Mod Podge. Very quickly. Just paint it on. You can paint it around the edges, seal all your edges. And you just let it... At this point, you can now add your doodaddery.
Ooh, that's my favorite
Yes.
part.
So we have little foil stars, we have buttons, we have a gigantic Betsy Ross. I don't know if that's going to fit.
I'm going to make it fit. It's going to go right there. Can it go right there?
You just have to leave a spot for the string.
Oh, can I do the string
Or
first and then
actually,
glue it on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay. So here is a piece of string, which I have cut. And
What do I do? What do I do?
what do you do? Okay, so you find the middle, and you just loop it through.
I go through like this?
Yep. And then
Okay.
you put the other string through that
Okay.
string.
Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, can I make it go so it's diagonal?
You can.
Do that
Right
right
there.
there. Ooh.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And that just basically stays that way.
Okay, and then I can glue
And then
on
you can glue on your
my
doodaddery.
doodaddery.
Yep.
What if I tied it?
And this one here, which you probably can't see, but there are pictures on our blog and on our Facebook page. I just took little foil stars and stuck them on. You can use stickers,
Mine has foil stars. It's
Foil
beautiful
stars?
and glitter, and it's gorgeous.
and you can stick beads on the top. You can even bead the entire cord. You can use thicker cord, you can use thinner cord. And then on the top, you just take the little pinch findings that have, and then attach a lobster claw. Or you can attach a toggle, anything that would make you happy.
I know those sound like foreign words, but that's crafting
Crafting
jargon.
crafting
Lingo.
language.
Pushing it down
Pushing
so
it
that
down.
it sticks.
I'm gonna drink.
Because Mod Podge actually makes pretty good glue if you get it while it's in there. Oh, she's spectacular. I'm going to put a couple of little stars on there too.
You may notice that behind us, it looks kind of different. Where's the big China hutch with all of the beautiful tea cups and stuff? The super secret crafting lair has moved.
Has moved. We're at a new address now. Now we will be back in front of the giant hutch of
That's right.
plenty.
Because we now have a new super secret crafting lair that is in progress.
So next time, maybe
Next
sometime
time.
after
Yeah.
Bastille Day, we'll be there. Oh, look how pretty that is. Look.
Yes.
Look what I made. Look what I made.
Okay. And the thing that you do to seal it and make it hard, like diamond hard, there's something called diamond glaze. Try and find it. I can't find it. But Mod Podge came out with something even better. It's dimensional magic.
Ooh.
And it's basically an amazing kind of gluey, gooey thing that just makes it three-dimensional and makes it, it's like a resin. But you just squirt it on all over. And basically what it does is it acts like a resin and it seals the paper and it makes it shiny and beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that is dimensional
Yes.
and magical.
It is. It's quite magical. I use a toothpick usually. You just want to push it around to the corners and make sure the entire thing is sealed. But the only time-consuming part of this craft.
Ooh, tripping.
Drying time. So you want to let it dry between coats of Mod Podge, about 15-20 minutes. Make sure it's dry to the touch and not tacky.
So tacky.
We are so not tacky. Your Dimensional Magic is going to take at least 24 hours to dry, but you really should let it cure for 3 days just to make sure. And that's it. That is the craft.
And you can put all kinds of doodads, though. You can get little, plastic stars.
You can get Betsy Ross.
You can get Betsy Ross's. I have many Betsy Ross's. Email us. I'll send you a Betsy Ross. Because I don't know when or where I bought them, but who needs 20 Betsy Rosses?
You can also take your Mod Podge and mix it with glitter. This one has red, silver, and blue glitter.
Yeah, mine has glitter in it, too. It's beautiful.
And before you put on your Dimensional Magic. But this is just a super simple craft. You can use any washer you would like, big or small, heavy, not heavy, cord, leather, you can use chain, anything. It's super simple. And modular. Very American.
And podular.
And podular. You can do whatever you want with it. But one of the best things about Independence Day is that we are allowed to have canned cheese.
Squeeze cheese.
Squeeze cheese.
Perfect.
It is.
We were going to try to decoupage something with the Declaration of Independence. Turns out that that's not very legal. I don't know why. You're not really supposed to, cut the flag into bits to make things, or, important documents.
Yeah. Or money.
Or money.
Can't decoupage money, sign money, do anything with money.
I'm really happy with that. I really love that.
Yeah. Oh, dripping, dripping.
Oh, dripping.
Yeah,
oh, wearing it.
It washes out, which is the best part about it.
I'm going to be shiny and dimensional right there. How exciting is that?
A third nipple.
I've always wanted that. I could be double D, double dimensional within days.
And you don't have to do this for the 4th of July. You can make any sort of holiday-themed crafts with this.
But for the 4th of July.
But look at all this fun paper they had at Michael's. It's so patriotic. I was feeling so much more American when I left.
I feel American just being here with you, our friends.
Yes, I feel American.
So remember, have a happy, and safe and sane 4th of July.
Stay glittery.
Stay glittery.